Hey guys, how are you? It's Coach Stephanie here. Happy Tuesday, guys. I'm coming to you. I'm actually at work right now. We have a little bit of some time. There's nobody here right now, so I wanted to take advantage to come on here and offer you guys some motivation. I am so excited about April and for all of you that have committed to not only taking control of your health, but really what you're doing is you're taking control of your life. Why? Because when you start making the time for yourself, when you start saying, I am worthy of making that time for myself, you are going to see that the repercussions of that are going to trickle into every aspect of your life. And you're going to see that you are going to become emotionally stronger, not just physically stronger, but mentally stronger. And that is what I want for you. That is what this whole community is all about. So what I wanted to come on here is it's Tuesday. I wanted to come on here and I wanted to talk to you guys because one of the main reasons why you are not seeing the results that you want to see is because you are letting your emotions get the best of you. You are, as humans, we have emotions, right? And so a lot of people tend to let their emotions get the best of them. And so whether you are feeling sad, whether you are feeling depressed, whether you are feeling angry, frustrated, disappointed with yourself, disappointed with the lack of results, you're letting those emotions get the best of you and they are not allowing you to see the results that you want to see. And so I really want you to think about that. I want to ask, I really want to challenge you to ask yourself, how emotionally strong are you? Because at the end of the day, guys, we all have the ability to make choices in our life. We get to choose what we wear. We choose what we eat. We choose how we spend our time. We choose what we say to ourselves. We choose what we think. These are all things that are choices. Hi, Kristen. These are all things that are choices in our life, right? And so at the end of the day, ask yourself, how are you making the choices in your life and which emotions are you allowing to get the best of you? And are you allowing yourself to be emotionally weak? Because as humans, like I said, we have the power of choice. We have the power of choice, right? And so if you are allowing all of the negative emotions to get the best of you, if you're telling yourself that you're not going to see success, if you're saying yes to that extra piece of cake or that food that you know you shouldn't be eating, guess what? That's on you. That's your choice, right? And so many of us are not seeing results because we are making poor choices. And I need you to own that, right? I need you to make sure that you understand that and you own that. And one thing I will tell you, just like emotions, the negative emotions can really hurt our progress. One thing I want to really encourage you is that get angry, right? Get angry with yourself, right? Get pissed off that you're not seeing the results that you want. If you're sitting around and you're overweight, guess what? Get pissed off. If you're sitting at home you're broke and you're worried about money, guess what? Get pissed off, right? Because at the end of the day, that anger, that emotion will keep you driven, will drive you so that you make the right choices. Guys, if you want to see progress, if you want to see results, guess what? You have to choose those results. Every little decision that you make will compound on each other. Every little decision. Let me ask you, especially because right now this community of what is about really getting in shape, becoming healthy, not only physically, but emotionally. So I want to ask you guys, do you guys think that people who are overweight, extremely overweight and obese, that they woke up one day and they're like, I want to be overweight. I want to be obese. I want to feel bad about myself. I want to be depressed. I want to be suicidal. I want to have this anxiety. Do you think that they woke up one day and chose that and it was a conscious decision to do that? No, it was small every day, little decisions, wrong decisions, the wrong decisions all compounding on each other. And so I want you guys to think about that. And I want you to own your decisions. Are you doing the right things? Are you making time for yourself? Are you exercising? Are you planning? Are you eating the correct foods? Are you listening to good, positive personal development? Are you making that time for yourself, guys? To think, let's talk about nutrition, to think that you can just eat on the fly, that's incorrect thinking. You need to plan. You're not going to see success like that. You need to plan. To think that you're just going to be positive all the time and you don't need to fuel your mind with positive energy and positive motivation, and you're going to be able to get through life just with your own past experiences. No. You need to be surrounding yourself with positive people. You need to be infusing your mind with positive motivation every single day. I do that in the form of personal development. It's what we do as coaches. It's what I'm forever grateful for this coaching opportunity for, is that personal development, because I know that at the end of the day, everything is mindset. And so, guys, are you being emotionally weak? Are you letting your emotions get the best of you? Guess what? It's hard. It's hard to have success in whatever you're trying to have success in. So stop whining and stop thinking that it's going to be easy, and own the work, right? Own it. And take responsibility for your lack of choices, your lack of planning, your lack of, of staying consistent. Take responsibility for those choices. Because one of the worst things, guys, remember, we're all here. We were created to do our best, right? We were created to live our best life. The most painful thing is when we realize that we are not living to our best potential. That is the most painful thing, right? And I will tell you right now that there are tons of people within this group and across so many people that I talk to who are not living their best potential. Why? Because they are letting their emotions get the best of them. They are emotionally weak, and that is a fact. And that does not mean, because if you are emotionally weak or you realize that about yourself, it doesn't mean that you are doomed to that. It doesn't mean that you're forever going to feel that way. But let me tell you something, not taking action towards making the right decisions, not taking action towards putting a plan in place of how you're going to improve, that's the mistake. Thinking that you're just going to one day wake up different, that is the mistake. You need to make a conscious choice. And again, this is about mindset right now specifically, but absolutely when it comes to nutrition, it's the same idea. You have to take action and you have to make conscious decisions. So do not let emotions get the best of you. Realize, get angry. Like I said, if you're going to let an emotion take the best of you, let it be anger, right? How many of you, when you are angry about something, there is something in you that stirs up and you are like, no, I'm not going to do this anymore. So you need to have that same anger with yourself. It can be healthy in certain ways when you tell yourself, I'm angry, I'm upset, this is it. I'm not going to do this anymore. I'm not going to make these poor choices. I'm not going to keep eating things that I know are bad for me. I'm not going to keep thinking these negative thoughts that keep bringing me down, right? It's about really getting angry with yourself and saying enough is enough. Saying enough is enough. So if you want to change your life and you want to have great success, not only physically, but emotionally, let me tell you guys, you're going to have to get angry with yourself and own your responsibility and realize that no one has gotten you to this point except yourself, right? No one has gotten you to this point except yourself. So if you're sitting there and you're angry because you're overweight and you're angry because nothing fits you, guess what? That's your fault. If you're sitting there and you're broke and you feel like, you have no opportunity and you have no chances, guess what? That's on you. There are so many different things that you can be doing, but it takes action and not inaction. And it takes getting angry, and it takes really being honest with yourself and asking yourself if you are making the right choices. So, guys, I want to challenge you to really write out and think about, have you been emotionally weak in your life up until now? Because that stops now. right? That stops now. That stops today. Moving forward, you're going to make a conscious effort to be stronger and to get angry with your lack of results in every aspect of your life. It stops today. It stops today. Okay? And you have that choice. There is greatness inside every single one of you. You can have every dream within your heart. You can have every success that you wish. However, it is not just going to it's not just going to fall on your lap. You're going to have to make the right choices. You're going to have to change. You're going to have to make conscious effort. And you're going to have to realize that you cannot let your emotions get the best of you. Sometimes we have to do the hard things. And sometimes we need to be at the very least, we need to always be honest with ourselves. And we need to realize where we are and take responsibility for the choices that we have made. All right. So I hope that you guys found this helpful. Again, stop letting your emotions get the best of you. Stop letting yourself off with excuses, right? If you want to see changes, you have to be hard. You have to be honest with yourself, and you have to get angry with yourself, because the reason why you're not seeing the results you want in your life is because of you and you only. So own that and get angry with yourself and make the right choices so that you can start seeing change, that you can start seeing the results you want. Bye, guys.